Welcome to the Disney Magic Kingdoms live stream. My name is Marc-Andre.
I'm Julia.
And today we're excited to show you the new content from Disney and Pixar's Coco coming to Disney Magic Kingdoms. Before we get into it, we want to, of course, thank everyone for joining us. And thank you to those of you that participated in the trivia at the beginning of the live stream. We will be going over the winners at the end, so make sure to stay tuned to the end. We also have some balancing changes that we'll be talking about, so you don't want to miss that. Now, without further ado, Julia, why don't you tell the Kingdomers what brings the characters from Disney and Pixar's Coco to Disney Magic Kingdoms?
Yes. Well, we are really excited. The Rivera family is bringing the joy of music to the kingdom. They want to put on an amazing show, but Ernesto de la Cruz has some other plans that are going to get in the way. So we're really excited to welcome all the characters. Actually, it's been a long time planning. This is one of the collections that we're really excited for. As a team, we actually went to see Coco when it came out those years ago. So I think some of us cried. Yes,
I know that I did. Let us know in the comments if you cried when watching Coco. And if you haven't seen Coco yet, make sure to watch it. It's an amazing, amazing movie.
Yeah. Let's show in what's in the park.
Yeah. So the update will be going live on the 15th of October, and you will be able to actually download start the event on the 17th of October. So that's next Tuesday for the download and next Thursday for the start of the event.
Yes.
Great.
All right. So I'm just going to be showing this demo of the game. First, we have the Coco float. You can see Pepita here with some really awesome music decorations on the float. Speaking of decorations, the park is got some fall theme to it as well, which we're excited for. I'm gonna scroll over. We have some new decorations. We have the music note bush and the Ernesto de la Cruz statue. And then here is the Coco Gold Trophy, which will be available as a reward for different leaderboard events during the main event. We have two concessions. First, here's the Ernesto hat stand. I think it's really cute that all the visitors can walk around wearing this. And then my personal favorite, the ceramic cup hot chocolate stand. Doesn't this look delicious? With some multicolored marshmallows here. Okay, this is the first attraction I want to show. This is the Land of the Dead. It's very colorful. Oh, and there's some really cool special effects that you'll get to see when the visitors ride in it, so keep an eye out for that. We also have the Santa Cecilia Market Shop. It's super colorful stall full of masks. There's a guitar there as well. And then the Rivera Familia home, complete with the hidden attic place where Miguel goes to play his guitar. And I love the details of all these attractions. And last but not least, the musical celebration attraction. This one will be available for gems and in a bundle. The rest of the attractions will be part of the event storyline. So yeah, that's all the buildings that we have.
And of course we have some characters from Coco as well, so let's take a look at that.
Yeah, so here are all the characters. I'm going to show the first page first. We have Miguel, Abuelita, and Dante. And on the second page, we've got Mamá Coco, Mama Imelda, Hector, and Ernesto de la Cruz, of course.
Should we welcome a few of them and show some entrances?
Yes, who should we go with first?
Why don't we start with Miguel?
All right. There he is.
Playing his guitar, rocking out.
And a really nice light effect there too. An air guitar. Yeah, that's Miguel. He's actually the first character that you'll be able to unlock, so that's really exciting. Should we show all of them through here?
Sure.
Okay, we've got Abuelita. She is not to be messed with.
Absolutely not.
Oh, but she's friendly, of course. And then Dante. And Dante will be available in a bundle and for gems. Arf, arf. And Mamá Coco is also another character available for gems and in a bundle. All the other characters are going to be part of the storyline in the event. Sorry, am I going too fast? I just want to give them a high five every time.
Now, Julia, I don't remember if we mentioned, with going back to the concession stands, did we mention how they will be available? So they'll be available in the concessions chests. So you'll be able to get them from the chests themselves. And I think this might be one of the first times, if not the first time, that we've done this.
Yeah, we're going to have a bunch of different event chests live during the event, but the concessions will be in the regular concession chests that sometimes you can find them in the kingdom, sometimes well, of course, you'll be able to see them in the chess shop too. So, yeah, keep an eye out for those. Welcoming Hector now.
So it looks like everyone's loving the new Coco content, so that's really great.
I really like his dance. Oh, I got the whole collection. I think that was delayed from the top one.
And it looks like Cassie's asking how they will be able to get the gold trophy. That will be available through a gold trophy event. It looks like I wasn't the only person to cry during Coco, so that makes me feel a lot better.
I definitely teared up as well. It's such a beautiful movie. So, yeah. So I think that those are all the characters that are going to be part of the Coco event, but we actually have a mysterious character that we're not going to show today, but you're going to have to go to the patch notes to see. So that's something that is very exciting. I wonder if you guys can guess what it's going to be.
Let us know in the comments what you think is coming, and check out the patch notes to see which additional character will be coming to the kingdom. Now, so we've looked at the content that will be added for Coco, but we also have some new features to talk about.
Right.
So, in previous live streams, we mentioned that, well, one of the changes that we made to the game was that chests now open instantly, which means that we no longer needed the chest vault scene anymore. And when that feature was introduced, we mentioned that we would be removing the scene altogether, and when we did that, players would get reimbursed for the gems that they spent to unlock additional pedestals and the magic that they spent to open up the additional storage spaces.
Right.
And so we're happy to announce that we are now removing in this update the chest vault scene from the game. And that means that, yes, you will get reimbursed in full for any of the gems spent and the magic spent to open up the additional slots or pedestals. So that's really exciting, and we're really happy about that, and we hope that you're also happy about that. Now, if you do happen to have chests in your storage spaces, when you update the game, you will be forced to open those chests. So upon first launch, after updating the latest version of the game, you'll see a pop-up, you'll get the reimbursement, and you'll get to open the chests that are there if you have any left. Now, as a replacement to that scene, we have something new, and we'll switch over to the game, and Julia will walk us through that.
Yeah, so where the chest storage used to be, this top left button here, we have now a daily free chest. There's 2 bronze chests here. So one of them you can watch once per day. The free chest you can just open once per day. And then there is an ads chest where you can watch an ad to get another bronze chest. This actually is replacing that pop-up that says watch an ad for your bronze chest that you see sometimes throughout the kingdom. So you won't see that anymore. You'll be able to easily find it in the chest shop next to your daily free chest. And this doesn't affect the chests that are hidden throughout the kingdom, so you're still going to be able to search for those
Yeah, and one of the nice things is that sometimes you just didn't get a bronze chest spawning in your kingdom, and so you wouldn't get prompted to get that extra adds chest. So now it doesn't matter whether or not you get the bronze chest in the kingdom. You'll be able to get it as long as there's ads available to watch. So we're really excited about that. So. Yeah, great features. Now it looks like we do have some questions that I'd like to address. So looks like Nadine's asking where to find the patch notes. The patch notes will be available on Facebook. You'll be able to get them. They're not live yet. We will post them as soon as we can. Hopefully we'll get them to you by Monday, and so you'll be able to get them there. And so yeah, we'll have all the information available. And we have some other questions that we'll address a little bit later on. It deals with some of the events that are live at the moment.
Right.
But yeah, it looks like everyone's really excited about the content. Let's jump into the trivia, then we'll talk about balancing and address some of the other questions that we see. So,
okay, thanks for sending in all your answers.
At the beginning of the live stream, we were showing you some of the names of an attraction along with images of several attractions, and you needed to tell us which attraction matched with the name of the attraction. So we have our winners selected. Winners will get 5 attraction enchantment chests, and we will be contacting you after the live stream. We'll contact the winners to get your player IDs, and we'll be able to award those gifts. Okay, so the first attraction name that we gave you was Ursula's Lair. Now, it looks like, so here we'll pull up the Ursula's Lair, we'll show you the attraction. The answer was C, and the winner is Giancarlo Sevilla. Congratulations, you are the winner for question 1. We'll be contacting you after the live stream.
Yeah, great job.
Julia, do you want to do the next one?
Yes. Okay, so this question was asking which one is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train? And the answer was also C. So the winner is Valerie van der Meegen.
Excellent.
And I really apologize if I'm pronouncing any of these names wrong, but congratulations, you got 5 attraction enchantment chests.
Now, question number 3 was Genie's Lamp Show. Now, this one was a little bit tricky because there was an attraction that had a lamp in it, but that wasn't the right answer.
So you had a trick answer there.
A little bit. So this is, in fact, Genie's Lamp Show, and the winner here is Livia Agapi. Congratulations. You are the winner for the 3rd question. Next, we have
which attraction is BuzzTube? From Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet, right?
Yep.
And the answer is D. So this is BuzzTube. And congratulations to Brandy Garcia.
And the final question. Now, before we get to that, we also want to mention that if you weren't able to tune in live and you're watching this after it was recorded, you still have an opportunity to win. Just submit your answer in the comments, and we'll be selecting more winners next Monday. So make sure to submit your answers. Congratulations to all the winners, and let's get to the final winner. So this one here was Aurora's Spinning Wheel. Let's show the attraction, and the answer was B. And the winner here is Robert Levy. Robert, congratulations.
Robert.
Excellent. So congratulations to all the winners. Thank you to everyone for participating. You still have an opportunity to win, so if you didn't get picked this time, don't worry. You still have an opportunity to win early next week. Now, let's talk about some balancing changes that are coming up in the game, and we'll also talk answer any questions that players may have. So,
yeah.
Now, balancing is something we get a lot of questions about, and we kind of wanted to talk a little bit about why we do balancing. So in our game launched in 2016, so it's been quite a while since Disney Magic Kingdoms has been out. The game itself features a lot of interconnected systems, and every time that we add new content to the game or new features, the way that those systems interact with each other can be affected. So throughout the past 3 years, we've added a lot of content, a lot of features, and for that reason, we need to make sure that we make some adjustments to the game in order to ensure that the game the game works in the way that our designers have intended it to work. So we understand that it can be frustrating for players sometimes when we see a lot of balancing changes, and we do appreciate your patience, and please know that we do these changes because it helps us make sure that the game plays in the way that we're intending it to. So, Julia, why don't you walk us through some of the balancing? I think that maybe we scared the community a little bit but no, there aren't many balancing changes. So
yeah, for this update, there's not any changes to level up requirements, but there are some changes to the gold trophies, and so I'll go through that first. The gold trophies will no longer be available in the Princess and the Frog and Finding Nemo buildings and activities. So those will be removed, but we are adding gold trophies to the Alice in Wonderland and Coco buildings and activities. So keep an eye out for those for when the update changes those around. We're also making a certain few collections enchantable of the attractions. So we have Coco, Dumbo, DuckTales, Wreck-It Ralph, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Alice in Wonderland. All of the attractions from those collections will now be able to be enchanted.
Okay. So let's see if we have any questions. It looks like one of the questions that we're seeing is players are asking about the event that's currently the running. So
yes,
for
I
Rapunzel.
saw that. The events that that are rewarding comfy fabric tokens for Rapunzel's comfy costume. There's actually one more event starting on the 12th, tomorrow. So if you're seeing that you still have some fabric tokens missing for the costume, that's because there is one more small event that's going to start tomorrow that you're going to be able to use to get the fabric tokens.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and thanks for all your questions, and we really appreciate hearing your feedback and also hearing what is maybe a bit unclear that we can explain a bit better.
So we are getting some questions about land. We are not going to be including more land in this update. Mm-hmm. We do know that it's our number 1 most requested feature by our players. So we do hear you. We are always working to add more land to the game. It's always something that we need to do very thoughtfully and very carefully because it does impact game performance. That being said, please know that we're always working on it, and hopefully in a future update we'll be able to release more land.
Yeah, stay tuned because the rest of the year is going to be very exciting. Yeah. I'm not saying anything else. I'm just saying it's exciting.
It will be. I do agree with what Julia is saying. It will be very exciting. So, yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff coming up for the rest of the year, and early next year as well. Another thing that I want to remind our players about that maybe we didn't mention is this is for newer players. If you're a newer player to Disney Magic Kingdoms, first of all, welcome. We are happy to have you join us. Now, if this is your very first event and you haven't participated in them before and you're not quite sure how to, what you'll need to do before you'll be able to participate in any event is make sure that you go through all of the tutorials that we have available, and you'll know that you've completed them when you have unlocked the California Screaming attraction and have the pirate costume for Mickey. Yeah, and so that once you have that accomplished, you know you're good to go for any events that we show. Now it looks like we have some players guessing about what's the secret character.
Yes,
so we have
we
some
see your guesses, but we will have to confirm it in the patch notes.
Yes. Okay, and I don't see any more questions here that are relayed over. So I think that's going to be it for today. We want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us. We have, just as a quick recap, we have new content from Disney and Pixar's Coco, and that will be available to download on the 15th of October. The event will start on the 17th, so that's next Thursday.
Yep.
We are removing the chest vault scene from the game, which means players are getting reimbursed. You'll be getting some gems, you'll be getting some magic. So make sure to download this update and get your gems and your magic. We have a new scene for ads, so your daily free chests scene where you'll be able to get free chest every day, and this is now where you're going to be able to collect your ads chests. So that's making it a lot easier for players. So we're really excited about that. And I think that about sums it up.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in, and can't wait for Coco.
Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care.
Bye.